What is up, beautiful people? It's your boy Joshua Martin, and this video I'm going to be talking about the requirements to submit your rigs to Rig Culture. So let's jump right into it. So you might be asking, what in the world is Rig Culture? Rig Culture is a series that I decided to create because I have a deep appreciation of different types of configurations that people put their cameras in. As you already know, that I do a lot of different configurations from my GH5 to the FS7 and now the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. So I think it'd be a cool, fun series to get all of you involved and sharing what you guys are using out there. And this will range from all levels, from iPhones to DSLRs to entry-level cinema cameras to actual cinema cameras. And yes, I know that a camera is just one aspect of the storytelling on your cinematic journey. But at the same time, these are important tools for us to tell these stories. So I think this would be a great platform just to share all the things that we as filmmakers are learning, how we use these tools to best tell the story that we need to, and realize what we don't need and what we do need along the way. So I'm hoping that as different people submit from all types of levels, all different ranges, all different professions in the field, that you can gain some experience, some value to what it takes to actually build something that you actually need. All right, so I have my phone here, so let's actually go through the submissions and what you need to do to actually get your gear featured here on this channel. So let's start with the most important thing. You must have a cage. Any camera that you try to submit, it must have a cage. That's pretty much the brains of any rig. There might be a few exceptions, but for the most part, you need to have a camera cage. There are phone camera cages, there are DSLRs, you name it. Just to get your foot in the door, I must see that you have a cage for your camera. When you're submitting your setup to this channel, to the email that I'm going to provide, it's going to be rigculture@joshuamartinstudios.com. That is the email that you're going to send a WeTransfer link to. And you have to have the following in the description: your first name, occupation or hobby, social media account, rig purpose, and a gear list. So there's two ways you can submit your gear. You can do through photography, so taking photos of your gear, as well as making a small video. And I'll give you more details right now. So if you're submitting photos, I need at least 10 to 12 images. I need the front of the rig, left and right sides, about 45 degrees, important detail shots of the rig, and that could be from 1 to 2. So like your follow focus or a particular audio piece that you're using, something that adds on to your gear. I want at least 3 BTS photographs of you using this. This is not just for show. These things had to be in practical use. Following the BTS, at least a stylized shoot. Make it look good too. Take some time to actually take a good shot of your rig. And finally, your go-to lens. I probably have a hunch what I'm going to see a lot, but yeah, the lens that you use the most to get the job done. Now, for video submissions, I want at least a 3-minute video of you giving a tour about your rig. At the moment, I don't want any music because I'll be adding the music to what I'm using. I don't want to get into any copyright issues or anything like that. So submit it with no music because I currently use MusicBed, and I can get my claims passed through them. For the introduction, I'm looking for your first name and occupation, and I'll list out your social media handle at the bottom. Make sure to indicate what's the purpose of this rig. And near the end, just give a tip on how you can make your rig more efficient. That's what I'm really looking for in all of this, how you're making your rig efficient to your workflow. And again, just follows the same requirements. Give a nice front shot of your rig, as well as the side angles, stylized shots, throwing some BTS shots of you using it, and yeah, your go-to lens. So here's some things to keep in mind when you're building your rig, as well as the things that you want to show: functionality, uniqueness, style, and practicality. That's the big one. Out of all these glitz and glamours, does this rig actually get you the shot that you need? So I like that requirement because it can be a very minimal setup, but it's exactly what you need. Or it can be the most decked out setup and it could be exactly what you need. But I need to know the practicality of this, as well as the people watching. Now, I think this would be a great opportunity for you all to use Kit. This is not any affiliations with it yet, But definitely get on Kit, make an affiliate page. That way people who are watching, wants to get, a particular indie filter or a particular case that you're using, they can always check out your kit. So please provide me a kit. If you don't want to make a kit account and list out all your gear, just send me a list so I can put it in the description below. To be honest, this is not going to be like a huge competition or anything like that. Nothing really competitive, but there is going to be a element of category picks that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be picking, and as well as you all. So at the end of each video, just put in the comments which rig that you like best, even though we're going to have a variety of them, hopefully. But pick which rig works best in your opinion. And then I will actually, as time goes on, as we pick these, as we create more of these content, more of these videos, I'll put each rig in a category. And then from there, I'll have my picks. And hopefully we get some prizes, right? That's what we want to do, right? So I'm excited for this project. I hope you are. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the description. This is going to be kind of a rough starting out. So things will change to make it easier for me and easier for you to submit the things that you want. But bear with me, all right? I'll catch you guys on the next one.